Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday in the Lord. We know that He was faithful and blessed you with so many of His riches. And I tell you, for the last couple of days, I have been an empty nester. Yeah, and this, I'll say, is a dry run, right? I haven't moved my son to campus, but he has been at a convention for with the students who won the scholarship, and it's like over 300 500 of them from all over the country got together in this hotel, and he's having a good time getting to know them. But anyway, this is like how it will be being solo. And I tell you, the Lord has implemented some new things. For the last few nights, the Lord said, Michelle, do a neighborhood nightly prayer walk, right? You never know what's going on in houses and, the family situations, their health, their children, their finances. Just walk around the neighborhood, do that prayer walk. And especially in this neighborhood, there have been, I guess, some incidences of racism. Someone was putting on cars or flyers, no white guilt. Oh, no. We'll be praying that hateful spirit out of here. God has not given us the spirit of fear, right? And He has certainly not given us the spirit of weakness and hate and confusion. But you know what He's given us. That's right. Love, soundness of mind, and power. So we are in Proverbs 13, since this is August 13th. And because my son is away, I have peace. I was just telling his father, look, just pray. He's fine, right? I refuse to stress as far as when he's miles away. Now, I pray the scriptures. For example, in Proverbs 13:20, it says, he who walketh with wise people will be wise, right? But someone who has company with fools, will lead to destruction. What does it say? But a companion of fools will be destroyed. So I'm praying for his friends. I'm praying for his associates that he will stay true to himself. And how are we doing that? Are we, let's look at our network of friends. Are they foolish or are they wise? And maybe we need to do some snip. And it's not the quantity of the number of friends, but it's the quality. Are they pushing you to do God's will and to get what God has for you, and to lead a better life, right? A better existence. All right. And also in verse 14, it says the wise, right? Talking about the law of the wise is a fountain of life, but to depart from the snares of death. I know we've been praying about the traps of the enemy and, not getting caught up, right? Because the enemy has hatched his plan. He's upset when a young man, goes away, and especially a young black man. So that's what we're praying, that the Lord will have mercy and that He will just bless him. And I am careful with what I say, even, when people are asking how he's doing, because I know that a man in verse 2, and a woman shall eat good by the fruit of their mouth, right? So speak life. That's what I have to say. Speak life. Amen. In Judges, I think we're in Judges 10, there are some words that I never want to hear the Lord say to me, and it's in verse 14. God is speaking to the Israelites, and He's like, go and cry unto, go somewhere else, to those gods that you were worshiping, or go cry to, the people you were trusting and not trusting me. I don't ever want the Lord to say that. I want the Lord to say, go and be healed, go in peace, right? What's that, Mark 9:34? Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of that issue and that infirmity. That's the only type of go I want from the Lord. Not go, I didn't know you. You've been unfaithful. And what else did he say? Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation. No, I want to cry to the Lord in times of trouble, because what happened is the Israelites, went back to those crazy gods, idols, even though the Lord delivered them from so many hands, right? The Midianites and the Philistines and the Amorites and so on and so much, just like the Lord has been faithful to us. No, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear him say, come, my beloved, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Come, I have so much for you, all my promises. So let's make sure that we are not a companion of fools, but we are walking in wisdom and speaking life, right? So that the Lord will be glorified and we can help others. And hey, consider doing a prayer walk around your neighborhood, because there's so many needs out here. Amen. Have a good evening in the Lord and trust God for his goodness.